Welcome back, coin roll hunters. Thanks for joining me, Matthew, the great coin roll hunter, in this awesome albino penny series as we search for the AM die varieties. So, what you see before you are an example of, let's see, this one here is an example of a close AM, and this one is an example of a wide AM. And this, of course, is the next roll we're going to search. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, taking a closer look at our examples here, just so we know what we are looking for, here is kind of a regular optical level of the close AM variety. Another hint that we can use is the initials FG, which stands for Frank Gasparo, who designed the obverse of the Lincoln penny, which is what we're looking at here. His initials right there will be farther from the monument on the close AM variety. So in contrast, we have the close AM variety. We are, of course, looking at the A and M in America and the space between those two letters. In this example, Frank Gasparo's initials, F and S, or F and G, my mistake, are close to the steps of the monument. So it's a little bit easier to see the difference with the USB microscope. So make sure that you hit up the links in the description below. We'll take you to the Big Money series, where we take a microscopic look at these two die varieties. So what are we doing right now? We're going to put these two aside, our examples, and we're going to be looking for some rare instances of this gap, this AM die variety. And specifically, we're going to be looking for the 1992 P and D penny for a close AM variety in circulation, which is a business strike. That is extremely rare to find, and just to give you an idea of how valuable that coin example actually is, I've got some facts. So this coin, if you find a 1992 P or D with a close AM, has been listed as FS-901 in the Cherrypickers Guide to Die Varieties. So I will leave a listing, I'll leave you a link to that, that book in the descriptions below as well. And just to give you an example, on July 12th, 2012, a 1992D close AM graded by the PCGS an MS64 red condition. And red is, you know, the red scent is a toning. That refers to toning. And that actually sold at Heritage Auctions for $20,700. So if you can find one of these, an example of one of these coins, the AM variety, especially in a high grade, so that's not the 1992 we're looking for, that is worth getting slabbed, is what we call it when you send it to a grading company, because they put it in these giant plastic slabs that seal them. Where was I? So coin facts. So we're looking for 1992 is the only coin date we're looking for. If I can get my focus right for you guys, I'm so sorry. 1980. Yeah, so then again in July 30th, okay, continuing on with our coin facts. Is that 92 or 72? There we go, our first 92. We'll set that aside. That one had a close AM grading, again MS67. The other one was a, I just said it. It was MS64. So this one is 67, which is even higher of a grade. Okay. That one sold on the 30th for $24,057 on eBay. So, all right. The coin facts are slowing me down just a little bit, but that is why this particular die variety on the 1992, both P and D die mint marks, is so exciting, and it's relatively easy to check by eye. But yeah, so if you got yourself a 1992 penny, you might want to take a closer look at it. There's a 1992, horrible condition. I'm going to put it aside anyway, because I got the feeling that even in a less high grade for that coin, I don't even know why I'll flip those shield cents over. They're not going to be 92. It's going to be worth something. I mean, seriously, even if I got $100 for a penny I dug out of a coin roll, I would say that's a successful day of coin roll hunting, personally. I'm not really into die varieties myself, so I don't really have any qualms about you know, finding a buyer for that particular coin. But yeah, so what we'll do today is we're going to separate out all of our 1992 pennies that we find, and in big money tomorrow, we're going to put them under the microscope and see if we have a close AM die variety for the 1992. So I think I've done enough jabbering. We're just about through this roll. It was kind of hard for me to figure out just how I was going to go through these larger coin rolls. And what? Oh, there's a 2009. I believe that is a Congress series. I like to put those aside just because they're fun. They are kind of rare. Worth keeping if they're in really good condition, but mostly it's just, I don't know. It's habit. I got rolls of them in circulated condition. I don't know. There's not really... People collect what they want, and I don't know. Those are fun. They're fun because they just stick out. You don't find them all the time, but they're still common enough. All right, so out of this single roll, we found a 2009 D. I believe that is type 4. I'll get back to you on that one, but that's not why we're here. We found two 1992. That one's a Denver. It's got the D mark. So is this one. And we're going to be putting these under the microscope tomorrow in big money to see if we have any of those close AM die varieties. So until I see you tomorrow, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you like what I'm doing here, so you don't miss out tomorrow when we discover if we found something valuable on big money. So this is Matthew, the Great Coin Roll Hunter, wishing you happy hunting.